everybody, and welcome to this video in which we are going over links, so hyperlinks in websites, and also just touching on navigation bars, although that's a whole different technique card really. We're going to focus mostly on links and a little bit on navigation bars. Okay, so you can see I've got like the skeleton, the boilerplate code for a new website. I'm in the body element here. So it's the A tag that we use, A for anchor, originally A for anchor tag. So the anchor element is what we're going to use it. Now VS Code has already given me this property of the A element already, which is href, right? So you can see the property href is equal to an open close inverted commas, and this right here is going to be where you want the link to go, where it leads, right? And now that can be to other web pages you've been creating or your friends have been creating, which are saved on your local device, on your local machine, possibly in the same directory, or it can be externally to completely different websites out on the web somewhere, for example, Google or DuckDuckGo or whatever it might be. For now, we're just going to leave this blank actually. Now here, you can see this has got the open tag, and we've also got the close tag here, right, for the A element. Now, whatever goes in between them here, right, this text, I mean, it doesn't have to be text, but in this case it's going to be, this is going to be clickable, linkable, right, Strongersable, all of that, right? It's going to be, this is going to be text that is actually a link. So let's just save it. It'll make more sense if I show you. So what is it? Links.html should be there. Yep. Let's open it up there. This is a link. You see, and it looks like you can click it, and of course you can. But it does not go anywhere. It's a link, but it links to nothing because I haven't given it yet anywhere to go. So it knows that it's going to be a link, but it doesn't know where to send it. Let's do an external link first of all. So we're going to go out to https://duckduckgo.com. So that's a website, it's a search engine. And now, I've got to save it. Now it knows that when I click this text, it will go there. Let's reload it. And when I click the text, we go to, watch up here, you're going to see we're going to go out to an external site. Yeah, HTTP, there you go. Okay. Right, and that's how it works. Pretty cool. That's the magic of the web, actually, that you can link to other websites and other web pages. Now, let's come back to this. At the moment, just notice here. At the moment, when I click on it, it opens in the same tab. It doesn't open a new tab. So that's a little bit frustrating because now I need to go back on that to get back to this original one. What if I want it to open in a new tab? So then I can have my original web page here and that new web page over here. Well, that's easy enough to do. We have got something called target. So notice I've come back into the opening tag. This is where I'm putting the properties of the A element space target. Of course, I can just auto-complete there. Target is another property is equal to, in the inverted commas here, we're going to use underscore blank. And that just means open it in a new tab, right? Okay, see it all the time, very, very useful. Reload it because now watch what happens when I click on this. It will open DuckDuckGo, but it's in a different tab, which means I can now just go back to the original web page, read all of this wonderful stuff, very interesting. Oh, it's a link. And I can also go to the new one I've just opened, okay? So that would be the property target. With the value of underscore blank like that. Okay, let's get rid of that in a moment. Let's talk about internal links. So let's imagine my friend has created a wonderful web page about fish, fish.html, and it's in the same directory. So my wonderful web page is here, links.html. My friend has created this one, look, fish.html. See, it's in the same directory on the same machine. So it's not an external website, it's just there, it's a file on the same machine, in the same directory. Well, I can just use that as well with fish.html, I can link to that. So instead of all of this HTTP, I could just put the name of it, fish, there we go, it's found it already, fish.html. Save that. This is a link to a page about fish, whatever, okay, save that. Now come back, reload it. So the text has changed, but also when I click on it, it will go to, yeah, you see fish.html, which is the local file. So there's my friend's wonderful webpage, very interesting, thank you very much. Okay, let's go back. But that's pretty cool because now you could create a website, right? And it doesn't have to be your friend, it could be you. You create a website with all different links. So click on this link about fish, cats, dogs, whatever it may be, elephants, giraffes, all of that, right? Different animals. You can make a navigation bar, and we're going to get to that in a moment, how to do a navigation bar. But let's just understand that one more time, review it. So A is the anchor element. You've got the open tag where you put your properties. href is really, really important. That's the most important one. That's going to tell the browser where to find it. It can be external, https google.com, for example, or it can be internal links, which are just to files on your local machine. Could be in the same directory like that, as simple as that. Of course, I could go to firstpage.html as well. In fact, let's just do that. So I can have another link, right? So I could say, okay, I could have another link. I'm just going to do that, firstpage.html, and I could put first page, right? Something like that. Okay, save that. And now when we come to this, we should see when we reload it that we've got another link. Okay, first page, and that goes to that one that we did in a different technique card. Go back, go to the fish. Okay, we go to the fish. Okay, cool. All right then. You can also put this into a paragraph, by the way. And so, for example, this can just be a word that you click on, and it takes you to it. So let's make the word fish, right, like that. So now that word fish is going to take us to there. Let's just save it. See what I'm talking about. All right, so it's just fish. Okay, click on that and I'll go to fish. Fine. But the point, why did I do that? Because you could put that into a paragraph, right, like that. So here we can do the same thing, fish.html and fish. Okay, so that's the same thing. I don't want this anymore, so I've just put it into the paragraph. Why? Because I'm going to add a sentence around it, kind of thing. So you can learn about, and then it's going to be the word fish, which is really a link on that amazing web page, right? So if you look at that, what's going to happen, this you can learn about, it's just going to be standard text in the paragraph, but then the word fish is going to be the link, and then on that amazing web page is back to normal text in the paragraph. So when we do this, you can see how you've got that. You see it all the time on the web, right? You click here, and here is a link. But now you know how it works. It's using the A element like that. Okay, cool. And that works just like that. So coming back to the technique card, it's got all this fancy stuff here. If you don't know about lists, there's a technique card on lists, right? Go and check out what, and then you'll understand what ULLI means. But the point is, this is nav. This is about making it just a navigation bar. You don't actually need that. It's just so that we can understand the code more easily when we look at it as developers. But here is the magic, right? These are the links. So you can copy and paste that and play back with it in your own time. I'm not going to bore you going over it in the technique card. In the video, you can see it on the technique card and then create it yourself. Just copy as usual. You just kind of copy and paste it in, and now you understand how the A element works. You can change that to make it names of real files you created. These are not actually created yet. These are just examples, but you can create those, and when you click on them, they will link to them, and it's a little navigation bar. Okay, so I hope that was of use, and I hope you enjoyed it. As always, until next time, take care.